If Elvis was going to fake his own death, would he have really had them say he died on the toilet? Yes, it's a double bluff to throw us off the scent. Your willingness to believe for that reason is precisely what makes the story effective. It's the one way of death that nobody will be clamoring for photos, and in such a small room you can contain how many witnesses can be allowed entry. He died just a little too early to blame it on ninjas. Former funeral director. That is actually one of the more common places to die. You feel ill in your stomach, think you need to go to the toilet, drop dead. So although people made a big deal of it, it is actually a very realistic story to put about. Also, please consider awkward gaps between your toilet and bath shower cabinet. It is bloody difficult to lift about a body that has fallen off to the side between the toilet and bath. His autopsy report will be unsealed in 2027. Pretty badass way to go if I'm being anal about it. Because it's a bog standard death, I'm constantly telling people that I've died on the toilet. Since a few of my favorite celebs have hung themselves in the past 10 years or so, I've decided that it's code for autoerotic asphyxiation gone awry. That's easier than believing that people who have so much talent and success can still be so full of despair. Elvis did not die using the toilet. He had insomnia, and when he woke up in the middle of the night, sometimes he would get up and read a book until he got sleepy again. He used the closed toilet with the lid down, as a chair. And that is how he died. He was sitting on the closed toilet seat reading a book in the middle of the night, then fell over and died of drugs and/or heart attack. Just like Cat Williams talking about dudes having to wear dresses. It's an embarrassment ritual. Doesn't mean he didn't die that way. If he did die then, dude was super unhealthy. I used to have an opioid addiction. Sometimes shitting was nearly impossible. Your poop gets really hard. It gasped Pastor Bob. I never thought about that. Good point, OP. He could have faked his death doing something cool. That's the genius of it. Maybe. Not the craziest possible, but possible. My stepdad helped lift him off the toilet. He dead. Actually, yes. It's a variation of the small penis rule. https://en.wikipedia.org/wiki/small_penis_rule. The idea is basically, it must be true, why would he pick that as his excuse? But what if he merely got tired of the life and discreetly swapped places with an impersonator, who was the one who ended up dead in his place while the real Elvis lived on and ended up in a retirement home with the real JFK? He didn't die. He just went home.